Good afternoon, folks. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. We're coming to you with breaking news here. We have initial reports of a pretty major situation happening at the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo in Cleveland. Let me just show you this for starters. This is from the Cleveland Firefighters Union. They have tweeted out just in the last couple of minutes that the Cleveland firefighters are battling a fire at the Cleveland Zoo. The rainforest is on fire. That's what we have at this point. We have a crew on the way. We've got a crew on the way, and we're going to try and get the very latest for you. We're looking for some live pictures of the situation, so we'll get you that right away. But let's talk about what we know about the rainforest. Remember, the rainforest was currently closed under construction. It closed in September because they're building this new world-class indoor destination, according to the Metroparks, that are for the primate care and expansion of the property's rainforest, according to zoo officials. So, folks, we're dealing with some major breaking news here. We're going to get all our resources on this. We're going to get a live picture. We've got crews. They're headed in just a second. But what we're hearing is we've got a major fire at the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo, and it's all about the rainforest that is on fire. We're just getting you what we can until we get our live pictures there. We will have those shortly. We've been looking for some of our other live cameras, but the confirmation that we have is from the Cleveland Firefighters, the union, reporting the Cleveland firefighters battling a fire at the zoo. The rainforest is on fire. We were just having a conversation before we came on air. If you live in the Cleveland metro area, you know what the rainforest is. You've probably been there. It's about the only attraction you can go to in the winter, but of course it was closed for construction and renovation of this project right here. This was, in fact, the story we did shortly before it closed, saying the last day that you could visit was back in September. The construction of the new 140,000 square foot primate forest and cross-country mortgage forest home is what that was going to be. We can all associate with the zoo. This is the dome of the rainforest that we've all probably been to. This is the building that surrounds the rainforest, and then this was going to be the new major addition. So we're hearing that perhaps the roof is on fire at the rainforest. We also heard some scanner traffic talking about how there may be some issues with fire hydrants because of the conditions out there. Well below freezing. It's been freezing for the past week. Now you have several crews trying to report to the zoo because the rainforest is on fire, and they're having problems with the fire hydrants themselves. They have frozen over at least one or two of them. That's from some of the traffic we're hearing. Again, we're bringing this to you as early as we can because we know this is going to impact pretty much any family in Northeast Ohio. The fact that this was a major renovation project underway, that there could have been some sort of construction problem, but now hearing that the rainforest of the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo is on fire and multiple crews have been called out. And not helping in all of this is the fact that it's 24 degrees. We're hearing that fire hydrants are freezing over as they're trying to get as much water to that facility as possible. Let's think about the zoo in and of itself. The property that it's located on doesn't make for an easy opportunity to get crews in there and to that facility itself. I'm going to pull up a map here as we're looking. This is the area, the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo. You can get to it by Fulton. You can get to it the Fulton Parkway, and then also Lorraine on the other side. But you get down there by Wildlife Way, and you've got the parking lot, and you've the rainforest. Cleveland Fire Twitter. We're going to Cleveland Fire Twitter or the Union Twitter?
Cleveland Fire's Twitter.
Cleveland Fire's Twitter. Okay, let me get to our first pictures are going to come in. Let me switch on this for just a second and get to the Cleveland Fire. Okay, we are getting our very first pictures here. Let's take a look from the Cleveland Fire Department on their Twitter page. We'll see just how bad this is. You can see the major construction area. Okay, it looks like one wall there, maybe an exterior wall on fire. So as far as the scope of this, it appears to be some good news. The fact that it appears to be just one wall. Let's see if we can get to some other pictures. This is one of the exterior walls. The hope now is that it hasn't spread inside, and then you have to be concerned about the animals. Not sure how many animals were left inside. Probably not many, if any, during construction. But they're on what we're hearing from Cleveland Fire. Structure fire, Wildlife Way at the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo appears to be the exterior of the rainforest exhibit. A 2-alarm struck to provide extra companies for water relay. We know that's happening because of perhaps frozen fire hydrants. So we're seeing a little bit of smoke here. The fact that we're getting our first pictures now from Cleveland Fire, this is putting probably quite a few minds at ease as it's not fully engulfed. It looks like it is just that one exterior wall. Looking at this picture in particular to see if there was any kind of construction going on that wall at the time, and it's just too tough to tell. So I tell you what we're going to do is, here's this video one more time. You can see this is an extensive construction project, one that whether there was welding going on, you see some I-beams that are very close to the building here in this video. There's the I-beams I'm talking about. You've got the one that goes right up to the building. You have to wonder if there was maybe some welding going on. I want to go to that static picture. Take a look at this picture here. You've got some steel beams that lead right to the base of the building that almost looks like that's maybe where the fire would have started, but all we can do is base this on the pictures that we're seeing. I think what we're going to do is, since we've got confirmation here that the fire looks to be out and under control, now that we've seen what the damage is, it's just that exterior wall of the rainforest. This is going to put a lot of minds at ease. We're going to break away from this because we, of course, have our 3.5 hours of news starting at 3 o'clock on Channel 19. Want you to tune over to Channel 19. We'll have the very latest there. But the fact that these pictures show the building is intact, the dome is not on fire, I think this is a very good sign. Again, this is video from the Twitter page from Cleveland Fire saying that this is a 2-alarm. And the reason they had to go to a second alarm is to get extra companies in there for water relay because we've been hearing that some of the fire hydrants have froze. That's not too hard to believe based on the conditions. So again, make sure you tune in to Cleveland 19 News, just about to get underway, and we'll have the very latest on the zoo fire, the fire at the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo at the rainforest that is currently under construction. Until then, I'm Dan DeRosa with 19 News. Have a good afternoon.
19 News is everywhere. Download our